Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Coder Diamond. Welcome you to another BCB Play Baseball tournament. We are doing this big matchup of sorts, and we're down to the final four. These are the all franchise teams. You're confused. It's like you said, an all franchise team. These can't be the four best franchises of all time. Actually, no. Here's what happened: the first 20 events were either seasons or diamond decades stuff, as in like the best of certain decades and all that. So what ends up happening was that after the first 20, I tally marked to make sure. Any team that's been the top three automatically got be in. If you're fourth in a group, there's one spot left, and you're not automatically in. So what I did is I had 8 teams in play. You have Tampa, Seattle, Montreal/Washington, Florida, Mets, Milwaukee, San Diego, and Colorado. Never had a team. Didn't have a team in a top three in any season whatsoever. So thus, what happened was decided to have it that if any of any of those teams went above 500 in the regular season, even if you suck, like as long as you're 500 or above, you get a chance to be in a playoff, and you can send any of your seasonal teams to the top three. Unfortunately, only one of the 8 franchises actually were above 500, as the Mets took everyone up on the offer. So the 86 Mets look like they're going to be in play and all that for the getting an automatic spot and all that. Yeah, the 86 Mets would get a golden chance to jump in and all that. Um, there was only one. Then I'm like, well, Mets get one spot, but I really wanted 3 spots with a fourth place team moving on to next week. So what I did was of the set, there were 7 franchises that only had one team in. The White Sox, for their longevity, only had one team. Automatically qualifying in the top three: Texas, Arizona, Blue Jays, Anaheim, Philly, and Pittsburgh. So they went through the 500 or more mark. The Angels, the Phillies, and the Pirates all were above 500. The Blue Jays were agonizingly 3 games short of being there and setting up some kind of playoff for the Angels. I would have forced them to play the Angels, and that team would play the Mets and all that. So you got the Angels, you got the Mets, Pittsburgh, and Philly. Now, because of how prominent the Angels were and winning the World Series in 2002, if the Angels do get to the top 3 or 4, well, I got to buy the 2002 Angels anyway. Um, I'll have to probably buy them in a few days and all that. Well, if they get top 3, then the 2002 Angels, well, the Angels don't take fourth, then I don't have to buy it right away. I can buy it next week. Otherwise, I have to buy them soon. Well, you got the Mets, who are kind of represented by the 86 Mets. Pittsburgh's got one team. The only Pittsburgh team was 1908, right? Yeah, 1908, and they took third. So I believe I'll take the 1960 Pirates, who are in the Diamond Decade 60s thing. So I think I'll put them in. And Philadelphia, only represented by the 77 squad. I think they have a team in the 80s. So I'll probably take the 1980 Phillies and put them in the thing. So anyway, it is best of 7 and all that. And the rules do apply that if you lose your LCS, but you lose in more games than your other opponent, then you get third place. So here we go. Pittsburgh Philly game 1 on play. And it was Philly 4-0. Carlton takes down Babe Allen, Steve Carlton being a hero. On the other side, the Angels lose 7-2. Seaver beats Nolan Ryan, who once was a Met and won the World Series in 1969 with the Mets. Bet you didn't know that. Troy Glaus went deep for the Angels, but Pizza and Strawberry went deep for the Mets. Are you hungry? I hope not. Anyway, Pittsburgh Philly game 2 sees Philly win in the 15th. Short beats Face with Chase Utley the MVP. So Philly's halfway home. I need to see this. So Philly was up 3-0 after 1, and then Pittsburgh scored 3 in the 6th, and then nothing in the 15th. Yeah. So replacements: Leach came in for start. Joe Beckley had to play first base. Everyone else stayed the same. Yeah, there were like no substitution. Well, I know DH, but whatever. Pittsburgh went with Wilbur Cooper, Turkville, the Stork, Ray Kramer, and Roy Faze. Philly had Pete Alexander, Tuck McGraw, Ron Reed, Turk Farrell, Jim Constantine, and Chris Short. You know the play-by-play Philly. So Utley hit a 2 RBI single, and then Dick Allen hit an RBI single to make it 3-0, and then the Pirates in the 6th. Archie Vaughn 2 RBI triple, and then Pie Trainer singled. After that, let's see if anyone got on third base. Philly in the bottom ninth had the bases loaded after Ashburn walked. Chuck Klein then grounded out, and Ray Kramer got him grounded out. Other than that, I think there was nobody. Well, Philly in the bottom of the 15th, Klein singled. Delahunty got the press ball. Klein got the second. Delahunty grounded out. Klein to third. They intentionally walked Utley to fix Dick Allen, who hit an RBI single. It's crazy. And the Angels went 8-7. Percival beats Tuck McGrath. Brian Harvey with the save. Bobby Grich went 2 home runs. Trout and Guerrero. That is a crying shame. Guerrero should be a Montreal Expo in that mark. Alfonso and Hojo. Unless Guerrero is part of the. But yeah, it's 1-1. Philly-Pittsburgh game 3 sees Pittsburgh win at home. The Stork beats Roberts with Roy Face to save. Abreu and Schmidt go deep for Philly. Clemente for Pittsburgh. And the Angels win 1-0. Tanana beats Kuzman in a great battle. K-Rod to save Tanana, the hero. The Angels are up 2-1. Really? Yep. Pittsburgh wins 7-2 to tie the series up. Friend beats Hamels. Utley goes deep. Max Carey, the MVP for Pittsburgh. And the Mets went 8-5 to tie the series. Madlock beats Nolan. Franco picks up the save. Wright, Cleon, and Hojo home runs. Gary Anderson for the Angels. He really was MVP. So it's 2-2 both ways. Game 5 sees Pittsburgh win at home again. Adams beats Pete Alexander. Roy Face to save McCutcheon, the MVP. So Pittsburgh has a chance to knock Philly out in Philly. And it will be the Mets going home with a 3-2 lead. Seaver beats Jared Weaver. Franco has second save. Guerrero and Boone went deep for the Angels. Bob Boone. Not Brett Boone, Bob Boone. So the Mets are up 3-2 and the Pirates are up 3-2. The Phillies would get third place on the simple fact that they were the best. They were home field advantage and Angels didn't. So the Phillies would be third, and that means the 2002 Angels would have to be bought. So I have to buy the 2002 season. Yeah, I would have to buy the 2002 season and then probably buy another season. I can't remember which one I want to buy. So yeah, you got that. Maybe like 2021 or something like that with the Blue Jays. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, the Mets and Philly. First game will be in Philadelphia. Will Pittsburgh send Philly home and go on to the final? Pittsburgh's lineup was like that. Claude Ritchie, I don't take for second base. It's got to be Maz. I know something. I like Bill Mazeroski. Philly, this AI is Rollins, Semenik. Sure, I'll take that.
Replay Radio is live from Philadelphia. Top of the first.
Pittsburgh and Philly. Let's go to the 7th. Where it's 1-1 tie. Let's go to the 8th. 2-1 Philly. Let's go. Yeah, it's a close game. Carlton will face Maz. Maz up the middle base here.
No outs, men on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
I know damn well that 19 was the split season. Max Carey.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
He's going to bunt. Carlton sees it and can only get the runner at first. So Maz moves to second.
One out, man on second.
Jason Kendall. Men on base. It is a 6-4. It's a pass ball. Does Semenik do it? No.
One out, man on second.
He's hit? No. Kendall. He's hit. Is that a tie score? Maz will hold at third. Smart move.
One out, men on first and third. They've brought the infield in.
Do you pitch to Clemente? Well, Kendall's. The question on my mind is, do you pitch to Clemente? Knowing that Viper's. Yeah. Clemente's a hard.
1 out, men on first and third.
Yep,
They brought the infield
they're calling
in.
for the IBB, intentional walk. Clemente. Wagner is batting 154, so yeah, Phillies like we have nothing to lose.
1 out, bases loaded. They brought the infield in.
And you know lefty's not going to out. That's a base hit by Wagner. He proved them wrong, but the RBI will Kendall move. And tries to score. And he scores. 2 RBIs by Comas. It's now 3-2.
1 out, men on first and third. They brought the infield in.
Pops is coming to the plate. And a real Schilling. Kurt Schilling's going to come out to pitch. Wagner is thinking about stealing. You got Stargell. You got Stargell.
1 out, men on first and third.
He's batting 136.
They brought the
High
infield
Trainer's
in.
batting 467. Yeah, they're telling him don't. Stargell. Hit to Utley. Off his glove. And another run for the Pirates.
1 out, men on first and second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Bonds is batting 167, but it is still Barry Bonds. Yeah, it's still Bonds. Schilling will do all that.
2 outs, men on second and third.
First base, so second and third for Bonds. You're not going to catch me about Bonds. Hit the Dick Allen. Got him. They kind of had to kill him.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
It's Ashburn, Klein, and Delahanty against Wilbur Cooper. Gonna keep Cooper in. Yeah, I would probably say no, but we'll see. Ashburn. I think they're telling him, if you make a mistake, we're yanking.
1 out, base is empty.
There's Klein.
One out, man on first.
Cooper says I can get Delahanty. Yeah, he says I can get Delahanty.
1 out, man on first.
I can get him. It is a 5-3. It's a possible wild pitch. It is a wild pitch against the odds, so I think they're going to yank.
1 out, man on second.
Whereas Cooper's like, I can get him. It works. Now you got Huntley.
2 outs, man on second.
Yeah, they told him, we can't take a chance. Deacon Philippe is coming in. Can't take any chances. Hit to Wagner. Close play first. Is it an out? It is an out. Big play by Deacon.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
Eyes without a face is coming
Top of the 9th.
for the save, if there's a save situation. We got Kiner, Maz, and Perry. Why bother center? I think they're just trying for
1 out, base is empty.
Maz. Five on the right, a Brady sketch hits 2 out. 1 more to go.
2 outs, base is empty.
Carey will strike out.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the 9th. That's going to be good. That's it for Philippe. Face has a pair of saves. So you got Allen, Brady, and Schmidt. Seminick will probably be your first bat. And Allen. Carey makes the catch 1 down. Yeah.
1 out, base is empty.
Brady. One ball to Maz. Got him. Catch 2. 1 more out for Pittsburgh to send
2 outs, base is empty.
And we will definitely see the 1960 Pirates in play. The question on everyone's lips will be, will they be a top seed or a second seed? Strike 3! Face does it, and the Pirates
Pittsburgh wins a close one. From all of us at Replay Games, thanks for playing.
The 0-2 Angels will be the 4th. Will be the 4th place tournament. Am I saying that, or are they gonna go? We could go 1962 Angels technically. Well, anyway, Cooper beats Carlton base save. Actually, I would probably go with. Did the Angels have a team in the 70s? So we're gonna just take a quick gander at the 1970s Diamond Decades. See if the Angels have a team in there. The Angels didn't. They have the 1986 team, but they have the 85 team. So I think that's 1962, don't they? Yeah, I think they have the 60s. Yeah, I think 1962. They do. They have the 1962 Angels. I guess we could. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. We'll just go 1962. Yeah, it's the 62 Angels. Then I don't have to buy. Then I don't have to buy the season. Yeah, then I don't have to buy anything. So it's the 62 Angels will be fourth place. So they'll be in that fourth place tournament. Because it doesn't matter, because Phillies would have had the advantage because of the fact that they went through game 6. And so were the Angels, but because Philly had home field, quote unquote. So yeah, so the Angels and the Mets. Trout, Joyner, Fregosi. Sure, I'll take that. Mets, Reyes, Alfonso Hernandez, and Cleon Jones, and Hojo, and Kevin McReynolds. Yeah, I take it.
Replay Radio is live from New York. Top of the first.
Yep. Top of the 7th, it is 5-2 Mets. Looks like we got ourselves a game 7. 6-2. Yeah, we'll go to the 8th. Trout, Joyner, Fregosi against good. Dr. K. A line out, Reyes makes the catch. So it looks like. Oh no, sorry.
One out, base is empty.
We won't be going to game 7. The Mets will be 1 and 6. My fault. Yeah, my bad. Here's Joyner. That's it. I wouldn't be too worried about good.
One out, man on first.
Unless it's Fregosi, former Met.
That's his 13th strikeout today.
Just check. Not. It ain't what it used to be.
2 outs, man on first.
Got one more guy. I still am pissed off Guerrero. Got an expo. Rambo the second. Unless he plays for that. Oh, that's a big out for Gooden.
No runs, so 1 hit, and 1 left on.
Let's go to the first.
Bottom of the 8th.
Actually, oh shit, hang on a minute. That's actually wrong. If the Angels won game 6, they would be top. No, they have the better advantage. Whoops. I guess I called Doug during one page. I'm sorry, Angels fans. I forgot that if the Angels are forced to game 7, then the Pirates and the 1980 Phillies and the 1980 Phillies move to 4th. Right. Well, Harvey, I take him out. Mike Witt. They're at their wits' end. The Reyes, Alfonso, and Hernandez. They're up 6-2. But they know how the game could turn on the turn.
1 out, base is empty.
On a dime, so you gotta do something. Alfonso. Meet the Mets.
1 out, base is empty.
Mike Witt is fuming, and because he gave up a home run, he's out. And it's John Lackey who's going to come in and pitch. And Hernandez. At the first, Oswald field single. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah,
2 outs, base is empty.
Yeah, they were supposed to. It would have been Tommy Agee. Would have come in and check. Popped up the second. So, yeah, Hernandez was supposed to be taken out.
1 run, 1 hit, and none left on. Top of the 9th.
So it would have been Beltran. Yeah, it would have been Beltran. Beltran would have came in, and then we got to find first baseman. Daniel Murphy would have come in. Catcher now becomes John Stearns. Good in the, so, yeah. Man, Salmon 095. It's a 5-run game. Picked up Daniel, and he's out. Yeah, Daniel Murphy's going to come in.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's the Squabs. Yeah, they had 2-0 lead. The Angels did for 3.5 innings. But
2 outs, bases empty.
We were out.
That's his 14th strikeout of the game. New York wins the game easily.
Will take 4th.
From all of us at Replay
the
Games,
80 Phillies
thanks for
will
playing.
move on automatically. Look at this Philly. Dr. K, 14 strikeouts. Yeah. So, yeah, I think Philly was 1980, right? I have to believe that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure. So the old franchise teams and all that, like, yeah. I don't know about that. Is like Washington, Montreal. Do they have Guerrero on their team? Yeah, they have Guerrero. Oh, he can be on multiple teams, I guess. Yeah, but I might make it if I do my own franchise that anyone like that can't be taken advantage of. So we got ourselves. The first game will be Babe Adams versus Tom Seaver. So it's Pittsburgh Mets. So the 60 Pirates and the 86 Mets are automatically in. And no, they were not. Both were not 4th place. The 4th place in the 60s was 62 Giants. And the Mets in the 80s was in 1988. 89 Giants for 3rd. So yeah, the 86 Mets and the 60 Pirates have not had a top 4 finish. So they're eligible. So they will make the tournaments. But who will get a seed from 1 to 21 and all that and get kind of a break from the baseball gods? The 80 Phillies will finish 3rd, will get in. They won't have a good seed, but they're in. And the 1962 LA Angels will get into that second chance tournament. And then, well, of course, we'll have to have the random draw to decide who will be in which group, and then I will personally go from 1 to 7 to see who gets the seeds necessary to qualify and to see who will advance in tournaments. And of course, those series will be best of 7s and all that to decide who gets lucky as the best 4th place finisher. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond Ado.